Okay.
Do it.
Okay. All right, guys. It's been a long time. I don't know if you've missed me. You better have missed me. But we're gonna be playing a few games today. Well, this one is just one game, but we're gonna be checking out Meganaut, which is part of Lorn's lore universe, as it says on the screen, which I don't know crazy amounts about, but this guy does.
If only there was someone who had played through the whole of that game and was still mentally scarred by that final level.
Yeah, that was rough. That was rough. I watched him play it, and I figured, you know what, let me check out this demo for the next part of this universe. So thanks for being here.
No, it's lovely to be here. I just would love to let your little gremlins know that your whole vibe, this isn't a bit, this isn't an act. While I was going through the final level of Lorn's lore, the gremlin energy coming off this one, the peak heckling that I got as I faced down meat hell.
I would never do that.
Look them in the eye and say,
Look with your special eyes.
my brand!
Okay, so this is a 3D person narrative horror game with modernized retro 3D graphics, unique floating mechanics, as it is stated on the Steam page. We're going past the habitat walls into the deep megastructure. So I'm assuming the habitat walls meaning the stuff that was in the previous games?
Sort of. So the habitats were places where people like lived and actually had like villages and whatnot. In the original Lorn's lore, you lived in a habitat but grew bored of it, so you explore the megastructure.
Oh.
From what I'm guessing, with this being like underwatery, which I'm so glad we're doing, that we're going to be basically deep into the bowels of the megastructure. See, in Lorn's lore, you're parkouring, you're grappling and climbing in these huge. In this, you're floating in a sea of what the big bad word?
That you're safe here.
Oh yeah, but you're not supposed to do the big cuss at the beginning.
How many minutes has it been? Has it been 10? Not yet.
All right.
We still got some time. Okay, so we're searching the megastructure for our friend who has gone missing, I guess, or he left. He decided, screw this, I'm out. I'm going to get out of here. And that's what they're doing, and that's what making us do what we do. And
the thing I don't know is where this fits in, like, chronologically. Because in Lorn's lore, you find all these expeditions and people that tried to explore the megastructure and, well, they died.
It wasn't Lorn's lore where they were, the last thing was like you went into the hole and it brought you back? What if we're in the hole?
There's nothing I can say that wouldn't be a massive spoiler for your lovely lot.
Okay.
But no, because we're certainly not underwater at the end of Lorn's lore.
I mean, a lot can happen, but you don't know where this falls.
I do.
Yeah.
I know where I'm Scottish there suddenly, sorry.
It's fine. All right, you ready?
Am I ready to do underwater parkour hell?
Yeah.
Just fucking go.
Great, full send it. This will erase my current progress. Oh, man. Please don't. We live in the habitat. I'm a scavenger. I look for salvageable resources needed to sustain this place. My buddy, how would you say that? Seija?
Seija sounds nice?
Yeah. Is a maintenance engineer. That sounds fancy. How much do you think they make?
At least 2 bread.
Okay. Our jobs require us to go outside the habitat regularly. One day, he didn't come back from his shift. I mean, honestly, I've thought about that often.
Yeah.
It's dangerous out there. Easy to get lost, run out of resources, and die. Perfect. They say he went into the deep willingly, which is suicide without proper training.
Or Jägermeister.
That sounds horrific.
That's what the deep is. A horrifying abyss of syrupy European strangeness.
Okay. Let's see. Even scavengers only go on well-researched paths. I have to know why he went out, so I volunteered to investigate. I'm gonna be honest with you. I'd have to make a new friend.
Yeah, like, there are loads of situations where I would go in for the friends.
Oof.
Ooh.
Oh, snaps. Okay, let me make sure I'm fully ready and immersed.
To all of your lovely selves watching, I don't know if this is going to come through, but we have the breathing in our ears as it's like a... Ooh.
Yeah. Okay, how do we... Did it tell me how we move?
Not yet, it just wants you to ascend and descend.
Oh, we're ascending and descending. Ascend, okay, so we're... Oh, there's lights.
Follow the light.
Is that what we're doing?
That's what Valve taught us to do.
Oh, okay. Interact with space. Okay. Now this is, you know, creepy. I'm not super...
I'm not digging this.
I'm not super against water, but at the same time...
Okay, look, I'm just going to say it now
Yeah.
before you talk to this person. So the thing about Lorn's Law that made it so special was the size. Like, the megastructures were genuinely huge, like, impossibly massive.
Mm-hmm.
It reminded a lot of people of Biomega and another manga with the same person. Doesn't matter.
Yeah.
We aren't here in a gigantic megastructure. We are underwater. We cannot see in this murky depths.
Right.
But I know the size and the scale of it. What the hell do you think lives in this gigantic murky depths?
Friends, obviously.
Nightmares! Nightmares is what lives down here!
Hey, one person's nightmare is another person's friend. Hello. Oh, hey, I heard an investigator would come out here. Looking for Seija, huh? Yeah, I worked with him, but I didn't know him very well. Strange guy, kept himself. Mostly talked about weird stuff. I saw him working near the guide wire above, the one that stretches out into the structure. Maybe talk to some of the maintenance workers up there. They might have more intel for you.
When they say he talks about strange stuff, my brain was immediately like, so the thing you need to know about Warhammer 40,000 is that it all really starts with the Emperor and his prime arts. And he said I'm not a god, but he was a god because he had this whole glowing thing.
And
God.
we're done.
God, Seiji's going to talk about the Horus Heresy again, isn't he? Oh, God. Oh, look at the time. I have another shift coming up.
Yeah, I gotta go. Go to Chipotle.
Underwater Chipotle.
Yeah. They gotta have that, or a Chili's, right?
Oh, definitely a Chili's.
Okay, Chili's is like everywhere.
Yeah.
You know, except in Seattle limits things.
Do you think that's a blessing or a curse? That there's
A curse. A curse.
I mean, I've never had a Dollarita.
You're missing out.
I wouldn't know.
I know.
Have I missed the sweet ambrosia of Chili's?
You have. Wait, you've like never been to a Chili's?
Never been to a Chili's. I've been to knockoff British Chili's.
That's not even.
Yeah.
I don't need you to go to Beans on Toast Land. Seija? I don't know where he went. Always complaining about the job. I don't know.
Sorry, Seija, I hardly know her. For fuck's sake, Dave. Please, just tell us what's going on.
Literally. I don't know what he was looking for. This is a dream job, bro. Anyway, I wasn't really a close friend or nothing. Talked to Selko over there on the guide rail. I think they were close buddies. I thought we were close buddies.
Apparently not.
I really have to sneeze. Okay. Let's see. I think this is Selko.
If you want to hit the magical pause button and unleash the snooze, you can. Okay.
No, the chat's gonna have to hear all my sneezes. I want there to be a compilation. Seija? Good guy. Never settled or satisfied, the kind of fella who'd get bored in an instant while you talk to him. I don't know what you're looking at me like that for. He kept talking about going beyond the lab. Should have been a scavenger, not a maintenance engineer. I bet he's lost somewhere, just waiting for a rescue team, the idiot. You should check the abandoned lab up ahead for clues. It's not too far if you just follow the guide rails down. And it will be on your way. Yeah.
Now, is he being helpful or just violently blasé?
I think both, honestly. He's just kind of like, yo, this is probably what happened. But if you go this way, you probably find him. Or his body.
Have you noticed how the breathing in the suit has kind of normalized, but it's still making that kind of like claustrophobic feel?
I've been talking just to kind of cover it up.
Yeah. I don't know about you, I'm one of those people that I will like talk to myself or sing when I'm like in spooky, nervous situations.
I'm a singer.
Ah.
But yeah, the audio is super creepy. And as we just head further deeper down.
It's one of those interesting things that, like, when Dead Space dropped, everybody talked about how great the audio was and how incredible it was. And it was like the entire, at least the AAA space, aside from Alien Isolation, just forgot how to be spooky.
Yeah.
And it's so interesting that we get that same quality now from a... That's thalassophobia, friends. I don't know if it's better or worse that I'm not controlling it.
It's probably worse, honestly, because you're completely out of control.
Yeah.
You don't get to choose where we go or how fast we get there.
All right.
Let's check this computer over here.
In Lorn's lore, that was where you kind of found like little tiny snippets of lore.
Ah, okay. It looks like Seija was here. His name comes up in the access log. Search query. Why is that word hard today? Suggests he was looking for a tool called Inject.
Maject, if you will.
Maject.
You invited me onto your show, and this is the energy that I bring.
This is an experimental tool that can inject code into megastructure control systems.
I've been called worse.
It returns a result. There are 3 such tools available in this lab. Perhaps if you find one of them, you can follow Seija's path. Oh, okay. Yeah. Yeah, we'll just keep going down then. Let's see what's down here. Ooh.
Who's this bloke?
What is this? Why are they in a container?
Oh, it's a display version of the Quantum Leviathan orb. Okay.
Allows for silent propulsion and precise controls. Nuclear powered and is tethered to your suit to provide it power remotely. Temperature is efficient to maintain given extremely low ambient temperature in the megastructure.
Okay, so your orb is literally both your propulsion and your power device. Cool.
Which means the fact they're explaining it, we're probably about to lose our power device. If
I'm
being honest.
Oh look, Jin!
Functionality may reduce in hotter parts of the structure, but walking is necessary. The orb can still be used as a light and power source in this case.
Yeah, this is giving us a... Oh, and some notes next to it.
These papers look like they're from a manual for the suit in the display. It describes the suit functionality in some detail. Purpose: to filter out toxic spores from the atmosphere. Operating temperature, okay, got it. Propulsion system via levitation orb. Upgrades attachable components like the inject tool.
Eject.
Can be used to augment suit function. Control methods, gesture, and EEG signals are used to control the suit and various attachments. Energy needed to control the suit is derived from the orb's nuclear power source.
Okay, so we're not underwater. We're just in basically a spore protection suit with this floaty orb that moves us around as if we were underwater.
Yeah, that's slightly less scary then.
I don't know.
That's slightly less
It doesn't feel less scary.
to you. Feels less scary to me.
I'm happy for you. This is my happy for you voice.
The terminal says that the elevator is online and functional. It can only be controlled with a special tool. Is it the inject tool?
Okay.
Stop.
If you think I'm not going to drive this joke into the ground.
I know you will. Okay, let's see. What's going on over here? I feel like this would be much faster if we just got to walk. Oh, hey, we found it.
Woohoo!
We have a tool. We have a tool. Oh, we can...
Remix! Spooky structure. I'm breaking it down fine.
I didn't know Matt Berry was here today. It looks like these documents were spread out, blah, blah, blah. Probably what this lab was set up for. They seem to suggest that the habitat is predicted to have life support system failure in approximately 45 years from now due to scarcity of resources needed to sustain it.
Interesting.
The researchers were prospecting new land and or resource-rich locations. Then why was this place abandoned?
Huh.
It was abandoned because there's probably a creature down here.
No, it was definitely due to allergies.
What is this?
That's the orb. That's the orb we were talking to.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Chat orb. Or as I call them, Shorb.
Chorby's here?
Chorby never left. Chorby never died.
Chorby's been here the whole time. I guess we have to take the elevator.
Okay, the lighting on this is incredible.
Yeah, it's really good.
I don't think I've unclenched my buttocks since we started. And I'm not about to start now.
What do you mean? It's totally safe. Elevator activated. Descending to base. Oof, creepy.
There's no way this goes bad.
No, this is easy. Last week I searched Seija's apartment for clues to his whereabouts. What I found was concerning. His entire manifesto. Let's see what's this.
His Yu-Gi-Oh collection strewn.
Oh, that...
His fan fiction posted.
I don't know. I think the Yu-Gi-Oh thing's probably worse. His Beyblades.
His Beyblades. He abandoned his Beyblades. I've abandoned my boy. I've abandoned my Beyblades.
Today I'm gonna go down there. No others have left the habitat. I want to see the truth. Okay. Let's see what he left out on the counter. Meat?
Yeah, that's not meat.
Aww. There's flies
And a pasty.
Stuff. He left an empanada. This kitchen's disgusting. Yeah. Sure is. What is this? These are unwashed clothes everywhere? Gross, dude.
Not cool, dude.
Not cool. Has some strange crumpled up notes on his desk. Where are we anyway? Where is the habitat? I know it's in the structure, but what is the structure? Uh-oh.
Good questions. Even from what we did prior, we don't actually know. Oh, check out the window before we hit that. Yeah, it's actually like a little street and stuff. So if we're here inside the structure, what is here? Because we're an expedition team or a maintenance team keeping everything running. But that means that we must be living in like a cul-de-sac inside the megastructure.
How do you take screenshots?
F12.
That's what I thought. Okay.
It makes that little Half-Life noise for everybody.
Beep. An employee manual open to a page saying don't go too far from the habitat without explanation. Seija has circled it for some reason. He also has a webpage open showing statistics of fatality rates and reasons on the job. Unexplained disappearances do happen, but at a low rate of about 5% of fatalities. I mean, that's kind of a lot.
Honestly, the Beyblade Leagues are more lethal than 5%.
Alright. What does he sleep on? A fucking hay bale? Okay. You know, you think they'd give us better accommodations.
Imagine that if this is actually the good accommodation. Like, we have a PC in our room, for fuck's sake.
Better head to the outside. Okay, it's going. I was like, okay, yeah, let's go outside.
Do you want your cider?
Oh, yeah, maybe now's a good time.
Cheers. To the great depths.
To the depths. Just gonna keep you right there.
Okay.
We're back to the breathing.
Well,
Okay.
I think those little scenes are kind of poignant because it gives us a little breather, pun intended. But then we come back to the claustrophobic suit. So we now know that we're not submerged, but...
Which is weird then, because it, like, the lighting to me still feels like...
It does. The sport... I heard that.
Oh, shit.
Maybe it's just the building settling.
Yeah, the building settling.
It's a big building. It needs a lot of settling.
You sure about that?
Sure about that?
Are you sure about that?
Absolutely not.
Alright.
I'm actually glad you're driving. I can kind of hide behind you if it gets bad.
Oh, it's getting spooky. Something's definitely gonna come up and touch my butt.
Seiji's log, day 14. The butt-touching squid I found to be particularly threatening.
You know, I've seen videos like that before.
I see you too watch anime.
Yeah, right, anime. Yeah, totally. Anime. It's just you, me, and this ominous breathing.
It's ominous breathing between us.
I wonder if we have to do anything with this.
It looks like something you can operate.
Oh! I broke it.
Oh, okay. Are we in trouble?
I think so. Because I can't do anything.
What about the thing above it? Is that a replacement plug?
There's
No.
nothing. I think we just managed to fuck up something.
Now unleashing the beast.
Yeah.
Okay, but the noises have changed though. Oh, okay.
You don't like those noises?
Not a fan.
Okay. Alright, well, let's just keep going. Maybe there's another something we can. Oh, here's another one.
I'm sure this is fine.
Yeah, this definitely isn't gonna like release any like creature that's been kept contained or.
After 10,000 years, I'm free!
Freedom! Alright, I'm assuming we're just following these cords now.
Wait, so we got 2 of those,
Oh,
right?
there's 3. Okay, so we need to find the 3rd one. Okay, so let's follow these things back. Okay, so that's...
There you go.
Okay.
So, the interesting thing about Lorn's Law is that it was very freeform in how you explored the world and like where you had to go. It was really good at making it feel like you could go anywhere, but really good at subtly moving you through the world. And it's nice to see that's kind of carrying through here.
Yeah.
Yes, I am trying to analyze this game so that I'm not trapped in the dark, monster-laden abyss that we drift down towards.
Yeah. You know. Okay, what's this? This fan is kept running by 3 power nodes, and we disconnected them. We turned off the fan.
That's fine.
Oops. Messed up. Okay.
It's also worth noting in Lorn's Law, you don't play as a person, you play as like an android, like a robot.
But we don't know what we are.
But, well, we know that Sejic eats and sleeps.
Okay.
And we are Sejic's friend.
Okay, fair. I mean, you can be friends with robots.
Yeah. Legally, you're allowed.
For now. And spinning like a ballerina.
1,000 years in the future,
I'm
we
gonna be
still
honest,
quote TikTok.
I would not be able to do this. I would get very claustrophobic. And
I am...
panic attack. Oh, as I mentioned that, this is even worse.
With love and respect, like, this happens in the real. Sejics on their fucking own.
They're on their own. I'm good.
I'm moving into their place. I'm going to finish that empanada, or pasty, if it's British.
Oh, that's what you guys call it?
The pasty has more variety of filling and a knobbly pastry end at one point. Fun fact, that was for coal miners. The knobbly end, they'd bite it off, chew it a bit, and then spit it out to get the coal dust out of their mouth.
Oh.
Yeah, and the rest would be, you'd have like meat, veggies, separated like a full meal folded into pastry. Whereas empanadas tend to have this like one filling.
Well, yeah.
They're heckin' tasty.
Oh, yeah. Great.
Imagine like a whole pot roast in an empanada.
That's a person.
Is it?
That's a person by that light.
But aren't we super fucking deep into the structure?
Yeah. And the fan.
Oh, fuck me!
Woo!
Okay, Google, how do I unshit my pants?
Oh, they're dead.
Oh, they're super dead.
They're so
You good
dead.
there, buddy? You good? How you feeling?
So dead. This is not Seija. They're dead.
No shit.
Their distress light is on. Looks like they've been down here for quite a while. Really? I wonder what a maintenance engineer is doing this far from the wall. Trying to leave, probably. Yeah. Okay.
Oh, fuck you.
No, time to go this way.
See, the thing is, there's no speed up in this, right? There's no, like, dash or anything. This game knows that we're moving through, like, slowly and methodically. The reason it feels like deep sea is because that's the vibe they're just soaking us in.
Which they do really well with just, like, outside of just us floating with the lighting and everything, it helps make you feel like it's underwater, even though we have established it isn't.
Oh, thank fuck for
You say you want to grab that right now? What'd I say? I told you. Oh. No! No! What the heck? That's not cool! Oh, and I think this is
Did we just get spooky blue balls?
Yeah, I think this is one of those ones that we can't touch again until August.
Oh, no!
Yeah, so we get to sit with this until August.
I love Nightmare Fuel. I'd like to personally thank Rubeki Games, not just for ruining my day with the final section of Lorn's Law. Just kidding, I love that game.
He really did love that game.
But for giving me a small minor heart attack followed by no solutions.
But yeah, no, I think that's really cool. As someone who hasn't actually played the other games, it actually kind of makes me want to, if I'm being honest. Even though I watched someone already play them, but it still makes me kind of want to play them.
It is worth exploring. But the thing is, it won't. If you play through all of Lorn's Law now, it won't answer any of the questions
Well,
that
no,
this has dropped.
but-
It will leave you with more questions.
But it will get me through to August.
Smart.
Smart. So yeah, thanks for hanging out with me. This
Hey, no,
spooky little demo.
I am sorry I shit my pants next to you, but
Yeah, I need you to fix that 'cause it smells horrendous. But I'll be sure to leave the links out down below like I always did before. And if you liked it, leave a like. If you would like to, subscribe. If you would like to talk a bunch of mess or give me some assistance or suggestions for more games, you can leave a comment. And I hope to see you next time. Bye!